4, She's a Standout. And number 5 is Wonder Force. Deal Breaker back about 10 metres from the gate. Sun Peaks drawn the inside. Ruby Delight drawn next to it. They're set and away. Wonder Force beginning very fast from out wide. Sun Peaks towards the inside will kick through. Sun Peaks at the moment looks like he's holding out Wonder Force. He might allow it to stroll past it to take up the running. Ruby Delight in third, and fourth was She's a Standout, and Deal Breaker has gone back to last. Well, Wonder Force has pressed on to take up the lead from Sun Peaks in second, and third was Ruby Delight, and fourth spot came She's a Standout, and back last of all was Deal Breaker. Heading towards the back straight with 1,650 to go, maybe 1,700, and the leader is Wonder Force. From in second placing behind it was Sun Peaks, and third Ruby Delight, and fourth came She's a Standout and Deal Breaker. Back last of all under a good hold by Zach Phillips. Past the 1,600, 49.6 the lead time, which is considerably slower than the first trial here tonight. He's really dropped the anchor here, Tyrone Abella, on this leader Wonder Force. After burning hard out of the gate, he's had a pretty soft trip since. Sun Peaks has enjoyed a good run, the leaders back, and have done no work was Ruby Delight. Fourth was She's a Standout, it's also had a soft trip, and Deal Breaker back last. Into the home straight they'll come with 12.50 to go, and they've got a lap and a quarter to travel at this Tabcorp Park Melton circuit, and past the 1,200, the first quarter, a very slow 34.7, so it's been run at pedestrian speed with 49.6 lead time and a 34.7 first quarter. They come past the winning post, they've got a circuit to go. Leader Wonder Force, second spot Sun Peaks, and third Ruby Delight. Fourth was She's a Standout, and Deal Breaker is back last and about 20 metres off the lead. They're an Indian file, a field of 5. They're all following each other as they head up towards the 800 metre mark. And Wonder Force, the pilot from Sun Peaks, third spot, Ruby Delight. Fourth was She's a Standout, and Deal Breaker's the first horse to commence its run, heading towards the back straight. 32.2 the second quarter, so they've gone 66.9. It's been run at a very slow tempo, and Wonder Force leading by a metre. Sun Peaks popped off the inside to go up outside Wonder Force. This allowed Ruby Delight to drive up behind the leader, and Deal Breaker will get cover. Oh, he went a bit awkward there as the horse behind the leader wanted to shift out and gave him a nice little hip and shoulder, and Deal Breaker went via the cape, and back behind him then came She's a Standout. 30.1 the third quarter. They turned for home. Wonder Force, Sun Peaks, Ruby Delight, Deal Breaker, and then She's a Standout. It's Wonder Force on the outside. Ruby Delight is coming home hard. Ruby Delight out wide on the track. Wow, might have got there by nose. It's very wide apart. We've got Ruby Delight and Wonder Force, Sun Peaks, Deal Maker, and She's a Standout. 30.1 and 28 home, 58.1. Mile rate 25.6. It's another close one. And the outside we have Ruby Delight, and back along the inside we have Wonder Force. We'll stand by for the numbers. It is tight, no, wide apart. I thought Ruby Delight was certainly going to win, and it has, just. Number 2. Wonder Force kicked back on the line. And third will go, I think, to 1 Sun Peaks ahead of 3 Deal Breaker and 4 She's a Standout. So 2, 5, 1, 3 and 4. You'll find the numbers 2, 5, 1, 3 and 4. The race time was 2:54.8. 2:54.8 was the race time. The mile rate of 25.6. 25.6 a mile rate. The last mile in 25.2, 25.2, last half in 58.2, and a half head by 2.5, a half head by 2.5 are the margins. So a half head by 2.5, 2, 5, 1, 3 and 4, Ruby Delight first, Wonder Force second, Sun Peaks third, Deal Breaker fourth, and she's a standout fifth. 2:51, 3 and 4. Race time was 2:54.8. Mile rate 2:56. The last mile 2:5.2. Last half 58.2, and a half head by 2.5. A half head by 2.5 are the margins. A half head by 2.5 on trial number 2.